Welcome to the Perthshire Open Studios application process for 2018. I'm Dave.
I'm Jill.
Good. This is the page for the registration that you'll see, and It describes that it's a two-part process. One is to register as an artist or venue, and the second is where you actually fill out your information regarding your venue.
Yes.
Good. At the top of the page, we've got a link to give us membership categories and costs.
Yeah, and these have changed, so it's definitely worth going and having a look.
Okay, so it describes the different categories that you can have and the costs for each one. Okay, so do I understand that I have to decide on this before I fill out my registration?
Yes.
Great. The second part of the page is membership information, I'm seeing, which is really definitely worth reading. It just tells you more about what it is to be a member.
Yes, it is.
Great. Okay, so back to the main registration page, and down the bottom I have four options. I have a solo artist registration form, a collective registration form.
Can I just say that with collectives, this was called groups last year, but we've changed this to collective because we think it's clearer.
Okay.
And the next one says groups and galleries. This is for groups that meet once a week, established groups. On the categories page, yes.
Great. And the fourth option is associate member.
Which is, you can appear on the website, but that's all. You can't actually take part in the event, and it's £30.
Okay. So I think we're going to do the collective registration form.
Yes.
So I'm going to click on this. And now I can see a very simple form. So listing title, we'll do this for ourselves.
Yes. On everything, there is a question mark beside each entry. If you hover over that or click on it, it will probably have the answer to the question you're asking.
So I've put the listing title, which is what I want to be known as for the venue.
Yes.
Okay, which is Wildgrass Studio.
Yes. Some artists might just want to put their name.
So if I was a solo artist, I could just do Wildgrass Studio, just Dave Hunt.
Yes.
Great. Okay. And my phone number, my email, and I now need to put in the username.
Yes. The usernames, if people were using usernames last year, you will have to have a different one this year because we can't actually delete usernames from the system. Everything else will have been deleted. You'll be able to use the email you used last year, but you will have to have a new username.
Right. So I'm just making up a name called Wildgrass.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I didn't use that last year. Password, I just come up with a... Oops. And it's not red, so I presume I've typed the same one in.
Yes.
Now, number of artists and slots. Now, if I was a solo artist or a gallery
this would
group,
not appear.
This would be blank. This wouldn't appear.
No.
This only appears because I'm in a collective registration.
Yes.
So what I want to do now is click on that, and there's two artists.
Yes.
And I want one slot. So one slot being a third of a brochure page.
Yes.
Great. So I've clicked on that and register. Oh, I've got terms and conditions, which I can read when I really want to. But at the moment...
There's going to be a little addition to that to say that by filling out the form, you're accepting the terms and conditions.
Yes.
And there'll also be something on insurance. But at this point, we haven't done that.
Okay. So I've hit the register button.
Fingers crossed.
Up here... things are happening somewhere. Oh, right. Payment for collectives. So this is now saying to complete the registration, select the option below. Right, so this is where I have to pay money. Okay. Payment for 2 to 4 artists. So it's now telling me, because I've got 2 artists and 1 slot, Right, so I could actually put something different here to before, so I've got to make sure that I select...
Please don't do that.
No, okay, I won't do that.
Really confuse us.
So if I now go pay now...
Yes. it will take you through to PayPal.
So the next step would be to actually pay for this.
Mm-hmm. Once you've paid, you will get an automated email welcoming you to Perthshire Open Studios, and that happens pretty much immediately.
Right. Now, at the moment, this is the standard PayPal page. It's telling me how much I'm going to pay, my method of payment. I'm not going to go continue because I don't want to pay for this. But at the moment, what I would now do is go continue. That would complete the registration process, and I'd be registered as an artist or a venue.
Yes.
Great.
Then stage 2 will occur in the background. The email then comes into me as an admin for the site, and I then have to, it says I have to approve the membership. I mean, anybody that applies, unless they're living way outside the area, are automatically approved, but I have to actually manually go onto the site and fill it in. So if you don't get your second email immediately, just be patient. Also, if you don't get either email, check your spam or junk folders, because quite often emails like this will end up there.
Right. Okay, so that's stage 1.
Yes, and you should now have email 1.
Great.